Hey, y'all see a spot for the 4W8X station. That's 9,892 miles from me. So here on the 12-meter band, he's on sideband. Gonna grab a mic. Let's see. Just checking to see if he's any better on a different antenna. I don't think I have very good propagation. According to VOACAP up there, I don't think I do. Let me see. When he pops up again. Oh boy, that's iffy. I don't know. Putting digital noise reduction at algorithm 6. He's working a split 5 up, so I got VFOB dialed in at 24,950 and VFOA listening to him at 24,945. Yeah, I don't know. He's very iffy. Let's see what happens. November 4 Hotel, November Hotel. 5973 and 4 H&H. All right, I can't believe that. Oh my goodness. You saw, I mean, well, I didn't have it zoomed way in. Let me get it over here where you can see. He gave me a 5.9, so I gave him a 5.9. That's just kind of a thing they do on DX, you know. A lot of it comes from CW. They've gotten to where they program in, you know, and they don't want to program in every scenario of a CW signal report, so they just send 599 both ways. See, look at the S meter. Getting him logged. See what I mean, though? Hard to believe I got him. Be interesting to see if I could get him barefoot 200 watts. I was running the amp. But with propagation, 200 watts should be enough with decent propagation. Well, they're on all kind of bands. CW, FT8, sideband. I might make him mad if I do this, but I think I'd like to try it with 200 watts. Even 100 watts. I'm gonna leave the amp in standby. What are the chances? Especially now, with him that weak. Now that begs the question. Comment if you think so. Do you think they're using remote receivers? Let me get over here where I can get to the mic. I'll put this back so you can get a view of the whole station there. All right. Okay, I'm getting my log ready for W8X. Let's try it. 100 watts. Engage contour. When I engage contour, I'll back off on DNR. November 4, Hotel, November Hotel. 100 watts from Georgia, just checking. 73 N4 H&H. Okay, y'all. There you go. 100 watts got through. They must. I mean, what do you think? I think they're using remote receivers because I mean he's not that strong to me. Just turning off the split there. Well, I'll take it though. That was pretty incredible. Sound like he said he knew I'd worked him a few minutes earlier. I hope it didn't make him mad, but you know, it's for the purpose of you guys, right? I wanted you to see when the band I've said this before, when the band conditions are good, 100 watts is enough for DX. Do you know when 100 watts is not enough? Believe it or not, it's usually at night on a 40-minute rag, at night on a 40 meter or an 80 meter rag chew, where you know you got a S7 noise level, maybe even sometimes S9, depending on where you are, and everybody's running an amplifier and they're all coming in 20, 30, 40 over, and you get in there with 100 watts and you know they're not hearing you very well, because I'll tell you why. They generally will have attenuation kicked in, RF gain rolled back, and they're just not listening for signals that are down at the noise level or even slightly above. So that's an example of when an amplifier comes in handy. For DX on these higher frequencies, it's usually just timing. 100 watts is very often enough. So anyway, glad you got to see that. So I was using the ham clock I saw that over there and saw it spot. Of course, I've got Ham Radio Deluxe up in this area also showing me the DX cluster. The advantage of the ham clock is that I can click on a station. So for example, this one right here, let me zoom in. Okay, I'm going to tap on, this is another one I've worked, H44WA, and it's going to draw me a plot, and there's a red line there, meaning that's the short path, so if I had a beam, I'd want to aim it west. It'll wrap around the globe, and there they are, right there, 8,035 miles away. So now this station I just worked is 9,892 miles away, so that's really cool. But anyway, the ham clock gives you that. Anywhere you click on there, it'll draw you a plot. I'll just click here on the middle of Australia, 9,587 miles, and showing me that the best path is southwestern direction across the United States. So anyway, there you go. I'm glad you got to see that chase. Thanks for watching videos on my channel. And please stand by for 32 more seconds. I want to acknowledge the Long Hauler Patreon members. Those are the people who have helped offset the cost of doing this for a year or two or more. Thanks again for watching videos on my channel, and 73 from N4 H&H.